Hi there, thanks for joining me today. My room's a mess, so we're going to be doing the intro over here. So I have been wanting to make a little miniature like the Christmas house that I did back in December. I'll put a little card for that so you can check it out if you like. And I was looking around my house and thinking to myself like, oh, what could I make? And then I realized that I have an abundance of toilet paper rolls. So we're going to try and make a wishing well. I think what I'm going to do is get some rocks, pebbles, things like that from outside and glue them around, and then maybe make a base and a little roof for it out of cardboard. So this is a rough sketch of my design. I'm going to use the toilet paper roll as the sort of barrel-y part of the wishing well, and then get some more cardboard for a roof and a little base. I think I'm going to try and find like twigs in my yard to hold up our little roof, and then maybe some actual stones to act as the rockery that the wishing well would be built from if it was real. So that's the plan. Supplies! I only feel slightly crazy. And a cardboard box. Okay. We might need more stones than this. So to start this, I just cut the toilet paper roll in half and decided to paint it gray. I thought that gray would be like a good background color because most of the little pebbles that I had were also gray. Then I decided to make a base out of the cardboard box that I had and dabbed on a little bit of other acrylic paints just to give it kind of a grassy look. I think this worked out actually pretty well, and I'm really proud of it. I then used more cardboard to make a little roof for the wishing well. I had to go outside several times and get more rocks, and I thought I'd show you this cute statue in my yard while I was out there. Okay, so now I finally have enough rocks to glue them onto the wishing well. And this was a fun process, but it was a bit time consuming. I did the whole thing over a couple of days, which is why you'll see me wearing like different outfits and socks and things kind of throughout this. But it was pretty chill. So basically I just took each rock and tried to find an edge that lined up sort of with the ones around it and glued them in place with my hot glue gun. Once I had them all glued in place, I decided to glue it down to that base that I had made. Now, I maybe should have left a little bit of room at the bottom because the rocks kind of needed a lot of glue because they had different angles, but I think it worked out okay in the end. I then took some very small pebbles and just glued them to the top to cover up that little bit of cardboard that you could still see. And took 4 equal lengths of twig that I just found from my yard and glued them in to hold up our little roof. I wasn't too exact about like making sure that they were too straight or anything, but I think that adds to the charm of our wishing well. And I didn't show this, but I just painted green onto the top of that roof and glued that in place as well. It was very easy. I'm not a fan of what I did here, but I'll talk about it more later. So I was trying to add some green paint to make it look like moss, and I don't think it came out quite right, but that's okay. You know, you gotta try things. So here is our little wishing well friend. I think it came out pretty cute, especially for this being kind of like an impromptu project. I mean, I've thought about it for a couple of days, but it's still, I don't know. I think it turned out great. One thing that I maybe wouldn't do as much, I think I put a little too much of the green paint. I was hoping it would look like moss, but it didn't really come out that way. Next time maybe I should just spring for some fake moss and see what we can do there. Otherwise, I'm pretty darn happy. I'm excited to put this on my windowsill and yeah, just have it be there and be cute. If you make anything like this, please let me know. I would love to see. If you like the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Be brave and do your best. Alright, bye!